Hello, everybody! Live from Studio B9 in Carpinteria, California on a beautiful Sunday morning in late October. It's time for the Dennis and Laura Pancake Breakfast Show! Well, that's one excited dog.
Yes, it is. Oh, that sounds nice, doesn't it?
We got pancakes on the griddle, we got eggs getting broken, we got bacon in the frying pan. Can't you hear it sizzle? We got okay, we got syrup, we got butter by the pound. Feels like something's missing, well I wonder where it's at. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Well, I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling kinda groggy. My joints are kinda achy and my brain is kinda foggy. Take a shower and a shave, I'm still feeling pretty neat. So I get up in that kitchen and I grind me up some beans. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Well, we got pancakes on the griddle. We got eggs getting broken. We got bacon in the frying pan and all this kind of stuff. Well, give me more breakfast, cause I just can't get enough. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Well, it's time to start the show. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Well, it's time to start the Dennis and Laura and Dennis Pancake Breakfast Show. Well, everybody, come and get it.
Come and get it. Come and get it now. Bunch of people have signed on, I see.
I know. I'm so impressed. Look at all these folks.
I know. I'm going to look and see with my magic mirror all the different faces and names attached to the faces and lovely personalities with which we are acquainted. How's that for a little Sunday morning prose?
That's nice.
Hi, guys. Well, I'm going to tune in with my electronic device. We love electronic devices around here, don't we? So, we've got Vicky May. Hi, Vicky. Good morning to you. How are you, buddy? Nice to see you. There's Lala, Ms. Lauren Nave in the house. Hi, Lauren. Mwah. There's Robert Parker. I bet I know what you were doing last night. Can't wait for the report. You know what he did?
He went and saw Robbie Fulks.
I know. I bet he's just like all blissed out. Anyway, and there's Baby B. Hi, B. Belinda. I use your name. Ha ha Nice to see you, baby bee. There's Crystal, your little sister. Hi, Crystal. Nice to see you this morning. She always calls us lovelies.
I know, it's just heartwarming.
And Dan Leesburg is here,
Hi, Dan.
checking in, saying good morning. And there is my nephew. Haven't heard from him or what he's up to. What mysterious doings. Hi, Terry. Nice to see you this morning.
Hey, Terry.
I saw your brother got a motorcycle. It's clean. It's mean. It's frightening looking, but it's pretty. Susan, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Trying to. 55 degrees in Dayton, and she's putting off her Sunday nap to watch us.
Ah,
I tell ya, we have got some friends. There's your mom from Montana. She's in Montana, she says. There's Kathy Luna. Hi, Kathy Luna. Good morning to you, buddy. Yes, the great Robbie Folks indeed. Vicky's saying, is my mic on? So I don't know if it's
well, we had to swap out mics at the last minute because, well, heck, they don't work very well when they break. And this one broke, it got bent, so it wasn't working. And then I noticed that it looked like this. And it's supposed to look like this.
Oh.
And that's for the that's the one for the regular mic. Now, here's the thing about these ends. You got one of those. Well, we had one of these. Had one of those. We had one of these. And then we had a couple other things that weren't that. So we had to use another mic. Now, the problem with this mic is it sounds good, but I can't adjust the volume, I don't think, there's like an app that hooks up to it. And then, I don't know if I can get this louder, but let's see if I do out those settings. What happens if I do this? Is that louder and better?
Okay, we need a report.
Let's see, is that louder and better? That should have given it a little bit of extra oomph.
Does that help, Vicky? Robert, whoever else is checking on volume? Sorry about that. We just didn't have the cable that we needed to repair our usual mic. And then there's Katie Barr. What? Hi, Katie. How nice to see you this morning. I just don't want to complain about anything, even though I could, because all these great people are here.
I know.
There's Pamela Gregory, too.
There it is. Okay, they said that helped.
Oh, good. That's helpful.
So
I don't have my accordion on because I had surgery on Friday, and as you can see, I'm doing amazingly well. For someone who had a heart surgery on Friday, but it's sort of that kind of procedure that you feel pretty decent afterwards. In fact, I feel lots better. Dennis said my color looks better.
yes, don't you think? You look,
Chipper.
yeah, more chipper.
Yeah.
Looks
I
like you
don't
got
have
better blood flow to
Yeah,
your.
I don't have 100 BPM going on this morning. So anyway, because of that, though I'm not supposed to be lifting anything heavier than 10 pounds, and my accordion is 37 pounds.
37 pounds.
I know, it's a hefty little heifer. So, yeah.
Let's see if this helps.
Robert says camera 1.
Yeah, I know. I didn't go to the piano.
We're a little rattled because at 4:30 this morning, our fire alarm went off. It went screech, screech, fire, fire.
Yeah, there was a voice in the fire alarm telling us that there was a fire. So
That got us out of bed, and we're like, 4:30 in the morning. You're pretty asleep.
and then it stopped, and then it stopped for a few minutes, and we thought, well, that's okay. There's no fire. We got up. We're looking all around. It's not even hot in here. No, it wasn't humid. There was no fire outside. And then it went off again. And then I texted the landlord who has their stuff set. They're not going to answer that until they wake up.
So anyway, but then it stopped at 5 o'clock. Then we didn't hear from it again. But we are still, but you're kind of going to sleep thinking, maybe there's a fire. Maybe we need to pay more attention. Maybe we shouldn't get to sleep because the fire alarm is going to come back on again.
We're looking at it, and it's too, I mean, usually in most houses your ceiling is low enough that you can just kind of either get on a stool or something, but we have such high ceilings here that you need an extra special long, tall ladder to get up there and just even clip the wires that hold it in, which I'm sure Dennis would have done if he could have.
Yep.
That was our fun, exciting.
So that was
the fire department didn't come, Susan, because we didn't call them because there was no fire.
But one of the neighbors might have heard it going off and thought that was the thing we were worried about. It's like 4:30 in the morning. We don't want the neighbors to be getting up and trying to figure out what's going on.
I know. Well, these folks aren't home.
People upstairs aren't home.
People upstairs, Elise might have heard it. Anyway, that was our fun morning. So we're a little more frazzled than usual, but trying to keep it real. There's Arturo. Good morning, Arturo. I don't know if you heard that exciting thing about our fire alarm.
And for those of you, some of you might be going to it. The Carpinteria Songwriting Retreat, Camp, whatever they want to call it. I don't remember. And they are going to have that from November 1st through November 4th. And it's coming weekend.
Coming right up.
And Arturo is going to be hosting it at his place. We might stop by. We have to record on Saturday, though.
Right.
We do our show on Sunday, so I don't know
I might stop by on
what the possibilities are.
But
But
anyway,
we'll try and say hi to all of us.
Susan invited us, so we're going to try to get there at least for a little bit of time. It's going to be really cool.
There's a hole in the boat. It's raining on the river. Sorry, I saw Lauren's thing there, and I just blew it. Okay, we'll start again. We'll do this. There's a hole in the boat. It's raining on the river. There's water all around. Pulling a breath, feel I'm going under, but this time I won't drown. I'm smiling as I swim on by, laughing though I don't know why. Maybe it's because this time there's a crack of blue in the gray sky. There's a hole in my coat, the wind makes me shiver and howls out a lonesome sound. Blow out a breath, feel the steam as it quivers, the fire has not gone out. I'm smiling as I stumble by, laughing though I don't know. This time, there's a crack of blue in the gray sky. There's a hole in my pocket, well, I don't know how I got it, well, I lost everything, and I don't know where I dropped it, just let it go, don't wanna go back to that place where I was before. And I'm smiling as I stroll on by, a crack of blue in the gray sky. Crack of blue in the gray sky. Crack of blue in the gray sky. Crack of blue in the gray.
There is. Look.
Yeah, it was great. And then there's maybe I summoned it by playing that song. We see some blue skies up there.
But if I hear the word fire one more time today,
You're gonna hear it in this song coming right up.
I know. So after our fire alarm excitement this morning, I opened up Facebook and the first thing I saw was a poem by our friend, poet extraordinaire Dana Levin, and it was entitled "Smoke."
Yeah.
Lots
And
of references
to
to
answer Arturo's question, the cable to the microphone we always use got all bent up and didn't work.
So we were trying to find a substitute.
And I'll tell you what, if I don't have that cable somewhere, nobody has that cable anywhere. I have 3 backup cables for every single thing that we use,
Except this one.
but I just couldn't find it. I know that there's one out there somewhere. I think probably the problem is that we are currently using the backup cable that the other one that broke before,
Oh dear.
after we traveled somewhere, and then this is the backup cable for that, and I never got another backup cable.
So hopefully
You know what? I'm afraid. You know what? I'm kind of wondering is happening with why Laura's not being picked up very well. Well, let me see. Why don't you talk and we'll see. This is kind of a. I can't. This mic has some like tricky settings, and
Is this your field recorder mic?
no, it's a different mic.
Oh, how's that?
How's
How's
can
that,
you hear
Robert?
better?
Everybody, there's Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. Before she starts driving, don't know if you're still on, but nice to see you, Cynthia. Great to see you too, Terry. And Lauren has one. When she brought it over, the show would be over. That's probably true.
Yeah, it's my blue Yeti microphone. Anyway,
Arturo says it rained a little this morning. That's interesting. That would have come in handy had we been having a fire.
all right, what are we doing? We're
I
doing
don't
this
know.
song here.
Robert says it's better.
Okay.
Can we still hear Dennis, though, is the question.
Well, I think probably this mic, you use an app to get the settings, and I can't get out of this to set it up right, so
And just a quick explanation for those of you who signed on. I had surgery on Friday, and I'm not supposed to be lifting anything heavier than 10 pounds. So that's why I'm not playing accordion today. For those of you who are terribly disappointed.
right, in the accordion.
Right. I thought I saw Marianne sign on. Did I see her sign on? Maybe not. I thought I did. Anyway, if you're here, Marianne, hi. What's next? Ah, okay.
Right, here we go. Okay.
She's looking a little frazzled, the Queen of Autumn, I thought.
Well, you know, she got waking up, same as us.
I know. The animals are a little grouchy.
Everybody's.
Striker's a little grumpier than usual.
Well, you know, we are quite inspired because, like, well, Robert saw him up in the Bay Area, but we saw one of our best favoritist peopleists, Robbie. They should just say, like, if he's the best people, he should just be a peopleist.
Yeah, that's
The
what he
peopleist.
should be.
He's the peopleist of people. He's the guitarist of guitarists. He's the songwriterist of songwriters.
He is.
He's the
got it all.
performerist of performers. Robbie Fulks. Because here's the thing that's inspiring about Robbie Fulks, as I drop my pick on the ground, is that he plays guitar as good as anybody.
Maybe better.
You know, I'm just trying to. This is a pale comparison to Robbie Fulks.
A lick between every line.
A lick between every line, but he keeps on. You know, he's like going like, he'd be like the Queen of Autumn, the Queen of Autumn.
That's exactly right, Robert.
She goes
The complete package.
through the leaves. The
But it's
Queen of
always like some tasty lick that you've never heard before. It doesn't.
I can't do it.
It sounds quite a bit
Queen
better than
of
that.
Autumn. Queen. Anyway, I am just not even.
And his songwriting is just so stunning.
So great.
And funnier than heck. Hey, Robert, did he play that song called Bands?
He had a hilarious song called Bands, which is something.
We've all been in them. Something about they drive around in vans
yeah.
and sleep on the floor.
Yeah. Anyway.
But also some really profound songs like
So,
that.
yeah.
What was the one about angels?
Angels Come.
Oh man, it's so beautiful off his latest album. And of course,
Anyway.
the one you did last week,
Carolina Gals.
Yeah, so we've been really inspired.
And then, you know, he's out there. He's out there after the show. He's just signing merch and talking to people. I got to talk to him.
I got to shake his hand. I'm always too shy to say anything, but I shook his hand.
Well, then I go like, oh, I tried to sound smart by, you know, saying something like, oh yeah, that line that you made, you know, that line in that song is so great, you know. It's like.
And he was saying that he didn't think it was that
So I
good.
go up. He's got a song at the end of Carolina Gals. This song, Carolina Gals. That's where I'm from.
Oh yeah, that's a great one, isn't it?
So the song Carolina Gals, and it's got like one of the last lines before the chorus. Actually, this is the last line before the last chorus. Goes, Chapel Hill never done me wrong. It was fine until it wasn't.
Yeah.
And I thought that was such a great line because things are they're like, hey, that was cool until it wasn't. Then it just wasn't cool or whatever.
Like that line's
you
been
know,
out
like,
there all
yeah.
this
So,
time.
but I never heard that line in a song before, and I thought it was great. And I thought it was true, and I just told him about it. I said, "Man, you got that line. It's like one of those lines that I go like, should have thought of that."
And he said, "Oh, I thought that was."
And he goes
kind
like,
of
"You
a
know,
throwaway."
really?" He goes, "Yeah, man. You know, I almost did. I thought like maybe that was just like that. Last verse is maybe just too much. You know, like it was like it just kind of tied everything up. And I just thought about, you know." Like maybe just leaving a little loose. I didn't really think that. And I go like, no, man, that's just a great song. It's like so perfect for the whole story. And then I said, oh, okay, yeah, thanks. Anyway, we're gonna do this song.
Let's do this song.
Fixing on, thinking about fixing my radio. can't remember how the goddamn thing got broke. Can't remember the last song that I wrote. Can't remember the last time that we spoke. I'm fixing on thinking about fixing those good old days. I can't remember a goddamn song we played. Can't remember where the money went we made. I can't remember why you didn't stay. It don't add up. The circles and the angles, it don't add up. The demons and the angels, it don't add up. I thought that you were faithful, would be there till the end, it don't add up. I'm looking for a way of looking at who I am. I can't remember the goddamn things I planned. I can't remember the flames I used to fan. I can't remember when the boy became a man. It don't add up. Circles and the angles, it don't add up. The demons and the angels, it don't add up. Thought that you were faithful, would be here till the end, it don't add up. I'm lying about trying to stop lying in bed all day. Can't remember having anything to say. Can't remember signing up for this price to pay. I don't know how I wound up this way. It don't add up. The circles and the angles, it don't add up. The demons and the angels, it don't add up. I thought that you were faithful, would be here till the end, it don't add up. I'm fixing on thinking about fixing my radio. I can't remember how the goddamn thing got broke.
Okay, so let's see. Things going on.
Well, I think it's maybe time for the wish.
Hey, Robert, when I was hearing him, what was the song that he did that held the long note on?
I don't know, but that was so impressive.
It went on and on and on. The only other person I've ever heard do that was Stan Byrne, because he used to do that on Black Tornado. I think it was Black Tornado. But anyway, I think those guys have mastered circular breathing is what I think.
Maybe.
like the oboe players can do.
Yeah.
Because that was just ridiculous. It went on and on and on. Yeah, I agree. Hold a note with like no one else. And then Arturo, I don't know.
He's talking about the song was inspired by "You Must Be Joking, Mr.
Oh,
Feynman"
Mr.
for
Feynman.
Bushwick.
I get it. But Arturo's saying, why am I getting a little gear with a number 4 in his comment box? I don't have any idea. No idea, Arturo. What are they doing over there at Facebook? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's all about.
Your mom says?
The little gear is usually a settings thing, but I don't know why number 4.
I don't know. Your mom says every time you sing the Broken Radio song, it stays in her head for days. That's quite a compliment.
Wow, thanks.
Robert has a 3 and Cynthia has a little flag. Maybe they're ranking you. It might be. They might be ranking you. Who has the 1? That's what I want to know.
Why would they? Let me see. Let me just
Susan has a diamond.
I have no idea what's
Susan says the number is how many years you've been watching the show? Could be. I don't know.
We'll figure it out. I don't see that on our thing.
It
so
isn't
maybe
on our
it's the
thing.
thing that you have that is.
However, this morning I do have the ability to bring you all in on video, but I don't really want to do that. Anyway,
Wish.
it's time to wish. I'm gonna wish for. Lauren got one too. It says she says it means you're high. Why not? Let's assign it that meaning. Let's all get high on wishing. Everybody ready to wish? Do I have my camera on?
There you are. Now you do.
Okay, so it's time for the wish. Everyone formulate your wish. I'm putting on my seasonal crown, my autumn crown. I've got my wand. Everything's all ready. Everything's gonna go very smoothly. I'm gonna count 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to move over here and bop our producer Striker on the nose with my wand, at which point your wish will be granted. So here we go. Got your wish? 3, 2, 1. May your wish be granted.
There you go.
Thank you, Katie. Isn't that a cool crown? It's just like the right colors for fall, don't you think? Maybe I'll leave it on for a while. What are we doing next?
We're doing In a Place.
No, it's not quite a crown song. Well, anyway, glad you like it. I don't know, I like all of my crowns.
Yeah, can you believe it? Here's Laura, goes in. Her cardiologist says, hey, you know what happened? He goes, I put in, and they map your heart, and they go like, here's where all the electrical connections are coming from. It's just so fascinating to me.
It is to me. Wow.
That they just go in and they go like, bloom, okay, here's where this is
All
is
4
where
chambers.
that's going there, and that's going there, and that's causing that to fire at this time.
And they can see the electrical signals.
Yes,
somehow.
they're seeing the electrical signals, and then they go, and then he goes and he like kind of rewires her heart, her whatever, her natural electrical system to put everything. And he said that there was a circle, like something was going on and firing like in a circle.
Up in the upper chamber.
In the upper chamber. So she was all out of whack, her rhythm up there.
It was 300 beats per minute up there.
300 beats per minute.
But then the really weird thing is that somehow the reason why I had this relapse is because somehow my heart had regenerated the pathways that he had already cleared.
Yeah.
Like,
He
going in
thought they had fixed,
and burning,
but they
that
had
he'd
kind of
fixed
healed over,
before,
found their way
but
back.
they'd sealed over, and he said that he started comparing me to Wolverine. The superhero.
Regenerative.
He called me Wolverine the superhero, so I was very flattered. Anyway, this was my 4th one, and I really don't want another one, but fascinating
But it's just amazing that they just put this thing, and then here you are 2 days later.
looking better, feeling better.
Yep.
Yeah, so anyway, that was my Friday. No, Cottage Hospital is a great hospital. Hey, your mom just got a 4.
She got a 4. I wonder what that's all about. I guess we'll figure it out. Ah.
Oh, thank you, Lauren. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, let's do this song.
Well, it's okay, isn't it?
Night sky, black top, rolling to a stop. Up shift, down shift, it's nobody's fault. In the middle of the lonesome, waiting for a sign. Should've known better to get off the main line in a place where it won't rain. In a place where it won't rain. Flashlight on fire, there's nothing in to burn. Just a hunger to get somewhere, and a thirst that keeps returning. There's no chance of going back. There's nothing left to lose. Forgetting and remembering, trying to gain some clues in a place where it won't rain. In a place where it won't rain. There's a train without a track. There's a boat without a lake. There's a heart without a love. A desire without a name. Night stars, black top. Sit or start to walk. Nothing left, nothing right. It's nobody's fault. In the middle of the silence, waiting for a soul. A path must have been traveled, and there's already a road in a place where it won't rain. In a place where it won't rain. In a place it won't rain. In a place where it won't rain.
I sure wish Karen Singer had done that project. That would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been very cool.
I can just see us watching it and all the weird things that would happen out in the Antelope Valley.
Yes, yes, yes. And we're talking about this, that was written, it was going to be, maybe, it would have been in contention for the theme of a web series our friend Karen was going to do called Desolation, California.
Yep.
It's going to be a fun one.
Never happened, though.
Hey, everybody, it's time for the surf report. Yeah, I've never been to the desert. I have always lived out here on the beautiful coast of California. Oh, just looking out at the Channel Islands and just looking at that surf and the surfers and the kids just out there having fun in the sun and oh gosh, I just love it here so much. So I just want to make sure everybody's nice and safe because we've got 1 to 2 foot waves out here in Carpinteria, the world's safest beach. And we've got port of fair conditions. Although, as I like to point out often, if you're a 6-inch kid, those are enormous waves, and you gotta be safe and you gotta be careful. Never turn your back to the ocean is good advice to abide by. So, the weather report says there's 0 knots of an onshore wind. But now it's 0, but just a minute ago, I saw some breezy palm fronds just floating around in the wind. So who knows? But today's high is supposed to be 74 degrees. Oh, that's about as perfect a temperature as you can get. And we got cloudy skies, and we've got cracks of blue in the cloudy skies. So I can quote that song, that line. I always like to be able to do that. And we got low tide at 1:52 p.m. High tide at 7:34. Oh gosh, what a nice day it's gonna be. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a nice day. Hey, Spike. Ray, how are you today? Hey, man, it's about a perfect day as there can be. Just a slightly cloudy skies, and, the water's pretty clear, and, it's kind of cold, though. It's like in the 60s. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say that the water's in the 60s. Yeah, man, it's 60 degrees out there. But you know what? Ray don't care. Ray just does his thing, man. Ray just glides up and glides deep, glides this way and glides that way. I can glide down at a diagonal. I can glide up at a diagonal. I can glide in a circle. And I can glide upside down. And I can glide all the way around. That was fun. You did a loop-to-loop right over me. That's right. But I have to be careful because if I do a loop-to-loop, I have to make sure my stinger is properly placed so it doesn't accidentally hit anybody. Because kids, you don't want to get stung by a ray. We can't help it. It's just instinctive. And so we teach you the stingray shuffle. So that you will be safe. So you just shuffle your feet when you get out there in case we're napping after our gliding and our eating. And oh boy, man, a ray's life is a life that I think people probably would aspire to if they could. Yeah, what if you could just go into your school guidance counselor and say, hey, I want to train to be a stingray. I wonder what they would say. Yeah, they would probably say, hey, man, you're in the wrong school. I don't get it. Well, fish. We travel in school. School of fish. Have you ever heard of school of fish? Oh, I get it now. Yeah. I wonder if they have guys. We don't have guidance counselors in the Ray school. We just do what we do. We just glide. It doesn't take a lot of guidance to glide, to learn to glide. Oh, yeah, doesn't take a lot of tree guidance to glide. Doesn't take a lot of guidance to glide. You just abide when you glide. You can do it, and it's a long, long ride. When you are gliding. Well, hey, man, I'm going to go glide some more. You know, hey, you kids, just be cool. See some of you out here next weekend for the camp and everything. But I just got to go glide. I'm going to take it easy. It's a Sunday, like a Monday, like a Tuesday, like a Ray Day. Every day is Ray Day. Well, hey, everybody, that's the Surf Report. Have fun out there. Enjoy yourself. And take it easy. Don't need no guidance to glide. You just gotta abide on the ride. Bye.
You know, I did notice those two have a hard time singing in unison.
Yeah, they do. I mean, you know, it is hard. They can't. It's hard for them to sing at the same time.
Yeah, it is. You know what? Ray reminds me of Springsteen.
I don't know.
Just like his voice kind of is Springsteen-like. He's got this thing going on, you know.
Well, I don't know. I think Springsteen has a lot more energy. Well, maybe he doesn't have a lot more energy, but he has a lot more. I don't know, something different.
Hey, there's Don Orser.
Hey, Dawn.
Hi, Don. Good morning to you, my friend. And Arturo says
Ray Day is January 3rd.
it's January 3rd. Oh, that's Ray Strong,
Ray Strong.
his mentor. And of course, you know, our Ray is his own entity, the Ray, the Stingray. And then we have, of course, Ray Pinnell, who sometimes
Looks in,
signs on, but he's been doing a church gig lately, and so.
There he doesn't get here.
Okay, this is a good one. I bet Arturo will.
Arturo
like
will like this one, since it was inspired by the book he chose for Bushwick. Pray to trees, pray to stones, pray to crosses, pray to ghosts, sacrifice, skin and bone to God, the God unknown. The day I left to go out west, my father was old and ailing. My brothers, they all stayed behind, split the land among them, across the continent to claim my home out in California. I rode on past the river bend, found my burning belly. The grass and pasture was unspoiled. I thrust my hand into that swollen soil, so rich I couldn't ever see the seed go dry and barren. Planted there, the fruit was born. Near an old oak tree was in warm, provided shelter from the storms. The shade when sun was shining. Pray to trees, pray to stones, pray to crosses, pray to God. once filled the oak's dead limbs in the wind shake. Father's essence evaporated along with everything I trust, flowing out of this drab valley. Pray to trees, pray to stones, pray to crosses, pray to ghosts, sacrifice skin and bones to a God, the God unknown to a God, the God unknown to a God, the God unknown.
That's a fun song to sing. Hey, look, Ian is here. Ian Barr.
Ian, good seeing you, Ian.
How nice.
Wow,
Wow, Ian,
he was just a young adolescent
whippersnapper.
youngster, all full of the young whippersnapper, youngster adolescent energy
Yeah.
that one has when we saw him last, probably.
Ian, it's very good to see your name pop up and to have you and your mom on our show this
Well, you know
morning.
what? It's funny because I think we just. Now, I didn't see him because something got interrupted, but I found a camcorder up in the shelf.
yeah.
And we plugged it in, and I think it was from the era of Test Flight, one of the tapes when Ian was
Was in
singing
it?
in that. Because I did see Travis for a second also in there.
Those were the days, huh, baby?
But it was only for a second.
We miss you guys. That was a really special era of time for us.
Hey, now here's the commercial side of things. If you enjoyed this show and want to contribute to the stuff Laura can do now once her heart heals in a couple of weeks fund, and you can come and we're going to turn this into like an early, a couple days early birthday show for Laura on November 16th, Saturday, Cold Spring Tavern, Santa Barbara.
Yeah, my birthday is actually the 19th, but we'll just start celebrating probably the 15th, and then this will be our.
That's right. We'll have a rollicking good time up at Cold Spring Tavern.
Yeah. It'll be jolly. So it would be so great to see every single one of you here. Just jump on a plane
Yeah.
and then go up the 154 on Saturday and join us for a birthday bash. It could happen. Could
Yep.
happen.
Yeah. Could be a good time.
Right.
Could be a most excellent time. And there you go. There's our PayPal and our Venmo.
In case you want.
We always appreciate a nice donation.
Yeah, And Arturo said something nice about my paintings, I think.
That's right. Laura's got paintings in the Poem Loft Gallery right now. Make your appointment with Arturo Teo to purchase a painting, hang it up in your house to enjoy, or, the gift-giving time of year is just coming right up.
That's right.
Before you know it,
Buy a Laura Hemingway painting to give to someone for Christmas, or whatever holiday you choose.
right. Maybe you're a Kwanzaa, maybe you're a Hanukkah.
A friend of mine on Friday purchased one of my paintings on Etsy, and she told me that she'd been saving her money so she could get it for herself for Christmas. Lisa Cohn, would you guys like to see it? Out to Sacramento here. Here it is. So that's going to be going up to Washington tomorrow. It's a view of the Douglas Preserve, is what it is. I haven't painted in a long time and I feel bummed out. Haven't had the energy, but I do now. What are we playing? What are we doing? Oh, yeah.
down to the slide. Turn the handle to see what she got. Well, it's just a little prize, it's something new. Reminds of a girl that she once knew. That laughter sang and ran and played with a pocket full of change. She thought a quarter in the meter, pulsing out is all she'll need. Time is precious, it's all she's got. Except for some coins on the shelf and a coffee pot. Coins she's saving for a rainy day, when she'll need a pocket full of change. Ha, 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 ha. Faith is blind like it's dumb. Praying's fine because sin's fun. She knows exactly where she's from, but not exactly where she's going. She just knowing that she needs a little change. She put a penny on the railroad track. But that old train ain't coming back. And a penny ain't worth nothing these days. Picked it up, walked back home. She's got a pocket full of change. Pocket full of change. Well, thank you once again for watching. We appreciate you guys so much. I'll be thinking about you all when I'm on that 12-foot ladder trying to figure out what's wrong with the fire alarm so it doesn't go off again, wake us up in the middle of the night.
Yep. Guess I better hold that ladder for you, huh?
Yep. Well, you don't have to hold that ladder, I think.
It's
I think the
pretty
ladders-
substantial.
They got some pretty sturdy ladders.
Oh, that's good. Well, anyway, it's
So
great
anyway.
to see all of you guys.
We'll get the other mic fixed or figure out how this one works. I think I know what
Go
this
for a
setting.
connector.
Well, you know what? I had this mic setting to figure 8. So what it does is from the mic, it gets from the front and the back, but it doesn't get, there's like a null point in it. And I think you were in the null point earlier.
Oh, fine.
So I figured it out. So anyway,
Okay.
we'll figure
New
that out.
Cowboy Hawk for this song?
Ha! Oh, he was talking about.
Oh, ha! Yeah. Yeehaw! Will be next.
Ha! Ha!
Okay, you guys. Have a good
All right.
week.
So have a good week. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Robert.
Some of you we'll see in person that we haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah,
We hope.
Robert's registered for the
Cool.
the workshop. Yeah, the camp. There we go. Workshop, camp, whatever. 9-volt battery. Handy.
Oh, that's right. I don't know what batteries we have. I do have stash, musician stash.
Right.
You always have a backup 9-volt battery.
Yep.
And for our other stuff, we got other things that are AA. We got other things that are AAA. So I always make sure I got AA, AAA, 9 volts. 9 volts aplenty.
And backup cables, but
Backup cables.
in this case,
But the thing was that I've discovered that at 9:58.
yeah. It's
And
like-
I've got just tubs and tubs full of cables. So the first 2 tubs
anyway,
that were 2 minutes away didn't have one like that.
there's always something.
But anyway, we get it all figured out. That's okay. We got stuff. We can do it. We can do it.
We sang some songs.
We sang some
we had
songs.
some
We had
fun.
some fun. We talked to you people. That was all good. We all met. Had a good time.
That's right.
Had a good time.
Commiserated. Had a good time.
We had a good time. We had a good time.